let me get this straight. We drafted the kid, which we shouldn't have done, too early. And we drafted him because we thought we were drafting this great two-way player? Really? That's what we were thinking about doing? Come on, please. You know how hard this is to be a major league player, even one aspect of it? And now we drafted a kid who's a young kid. We drafted him way too soon, and now we think that we have found the next Otani. Really?
I'm better.
Really?
I'm better.
There's a reason why these guys only come up for us once every 100 years. This is stupid. This is silly. Let's forget the experiment.
Well, I'm batting now 8th in the lineup. I'm sorry, Mr. Russo, Mad Dog, but you've lost your mind. I feel like I've been doing really well. My batting average is crazy high, and my last pitching performance was probably what's my best of like yet. And I accidentally picked the wrong, like I picked the pitching loadout, but I switched contact and pitching accidentally. So, I'm gonna do contact for now because this is something that I feel like I'm scheduled for greatness, and I feel like you. I'm gonna prove everybody wrong. Anybody that ever doubted my ability to play, I'm 100% gonna prove them wrong because Otani's good. He's 1 in a million, but Freddie Cruz, he's 1 in 7 billion.
Rico Garcia will be on the mound for the series opener.
We are batting over 400. We have 2 home runs, 12 RBIs, a high OPS, a crazy high. Let's see, advance the runner at least. We have a crazy high K per 9. Like,
First pitch coming. Here it is.
come on.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
You underestimate me too much, and you're gonna be proven wrong. That's what I'm gonna do. That's why I'm down.
On the ground to first. There's one. Relay to first in time.
Nope, that's what you get for talking trash.
Side is retired, so no runs on a hit.
Anyway, okay, another opportunity here to right now to at least tie the game.
Knocked to the outfield, could score the tying run
Yep,
from
that's right,
second.
baby. That's the goal.
First pitch on its way.
Oh,
Lifted
no.
the other way to left center.
Maybe
fielder
drop.
giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that
Okay,
ends
so
the
I'm
inning.
talking a lot of garbage as I am
Here is Freddie
0 for 2.
Cruz. He flew out in his last debut.
I have
He's ready. Here's
the bases
first
loaded
pitch.
for the first
High
time.
in the air out to center
Please.
field.
No, come on. I swung at like the
No
first 3
trouble for
pitches.
him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So stepping in is Marco Luciano.
This
Here was
is
a base
literally
hit last
the
time up.
worst. I'm only in Double A.
On the
You know what?
ground out to second.
I'm not gonna think negatively because I'm only in Double A, and even though I did terribly my first 3
Next up,
at
Mitchell
bats,
Tolman, 1 for 2. He
with
singled
multiple
and struck
opportunities
out
to
in
drive in a
2
run, I didn't. But you know,
Hit out towards
that's why I'm in
second.
Double A. Oh, why did I
Dive,
die?
But he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
That's why I'm in Double A.
I'm shocked.
I'm still very, very young, and guaranteed, give me a couple of
So
seasons,
now here is Freddie Cruz.
and in a couple of
Flew out
years, I'm
last
gonna be
time up.
hitting 40 home runs in a season, winning 15 games in a
Hey, no
season.
shame in that. Your eyes light up.
Guaranteed.
When that heater comes above the belt. That's so
Guaranteed.
tough to lay off of.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
I'm gonna prove everybody wrong. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's not something that's gonna happen overnight.
He takes
Um,
strike 3 called on the fastball.
As I literally have the worst game in my career.
Now to bat, Mitchell Tolman in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
I let what Christopher Russo,
Grounded back.
I let what he said.
And the throw is wide as it
Come
pulls the
on.
first baseman off.
And we lost. All right, so that was the worst game, but that's the thing about baseball. You're gonna have, if you fail 70% of the time, you still have a successful career. So, you know, we can't win them all. All right, so I'm 0 for 6 in the series.
Freddie Cruz flew out last time up.
proving Christopher Russo kind of right because, you know, he's saying that it's going to be difficult, and he's right. Don't get me wrong. Baseball is one of the hardest, if not the hardest sport to play. Like, just try to go up there yourself and try to face somebody who's throwing 90 miles an hour directly towards you. Like, the chances of you hitting the ball, very slim. If you have zero, what's the word I'm looking for? Zero experience. But, you know, you work for it. You work towards it. And like I said, you fail 70% of the time. Oh, run, keep running. What are you doing?
And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only
That was
one away.
terrible base running. Well, like I was saying, you have a successful career if you fail 70% of the time. So I'm, 1 for 7 right now. So if I just get a base hit in my next 2 at-bats, it's a 300 batting average for the series. Ah, that would have been a good double steal. But like I said, you know, you can't look back at the failures and say that this is who you are. You just keep pushing forward and hope for the best. And honestly, that's what I'm aiming for. Come on, trying to pick me off for what reason? What reason? I feel like I have to check my stolen bases percentage. I feel like it's high, but not like too high, because I feel like I have made a lot of mistakes. Hopefully this isn't one of them. I pressed the run back. I'm on base. Alright, you can't make the final out. And third base, but it's a 3-2 count, so we are taking off regardless.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Swinging a ball pulled hard.
Stay foul, stay fair. Let's go. Finally score the first run and the second run of the game, a 3-2 count. We've been losing a lot of games, and I feel like we just have to be consistent, and unfortunately we haven't been doing just that. You see, all you have to do is just continuously get a base hit. You see, right now I'm 2 for 9 in the series, which is slightly under 300, but overall, like, this is what you do. Yeah, granted, my first outing wasn't good with 0 for 4, but you come back and you bounce right back. Now I'm 2 for 3 with a stolen base. Both of them are singles, but you know, you gotta do your best. Or 2 for 4. 2 for 4. Because I feel like I was 0 and 4 for the series, and then I went 0 and 2. 0 for 2 in the first 2 at bats. I forgot. I don't know. Regardless, this is what you do to prove them wrong. And you see, and now I'm gonna get the 10th stolen base of the season.
In as he steals the bag easily.
On ball 4, look at that. Helping out my team in the best way that I can. This is what I do. I help everybody.
Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a
Listen,
ground ball or a strikeout.
if you don't succeed, you try and try again.
Ay,
Dios mío. Well, you know, what else? As long as we can keep this lead, because we have been notorious for giving up runs, especially late in the game. All right, bases are loaded for Nerluis.
And stepping in, Nerluis Martinez.
Nerluis Martinez. All right, 2-1 count. 2-0 game. It's 0 for 3. Get your first hit. All right, 2 balls and 2 strikes. If the next pitch is a ball, all of us are running. All of us are running. Come on. What is going to happen? Ball 4. Ball 3, ball 3, ball 3, ball 3. Everybody's going. Everybody's going.
He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this.
Oh, no, 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 no.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. Pitching and defense game 2-1. The final
Let's
score
ignore
this
that.
afternoon. Reading.
As we look at this young pitching prospect, there's so many things to learn early in your professional career as a pitcher. Al Leiter is with us. Al, what are some of the biggest things to keep in mind as you start your rise in the pro ranks as a hurler?
Well, strike one is paramount. Strike one, get ahead. Have the ability to command a fastball. On top of that, changing speeds. And we see it all the time with respects to analytics and where we are with statistical data. Changing speeds with not only one pitch, but two pitches. So I want to see command of a fastball, preferably down and away. I still love it. Still hard to hit a home run down and away. Be able to utilize both sides of the plate of your fastball, whether it's 90, 95, 85, I don't care what the number is, and then have two breaking balls that you can throw for strikes. The constant stepping on the gas pedal and hitting the brake is really the effectiveness of pitching. Fast, slow, and locating your pitches.
That's what I'm going to do. And I'm 4-0 for the season, and I know that generally speaking, wins and losses don't really matter, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. Practice in the field. Let's see what they have. Okay, I can increase. This is slightly different from last season. Training facility. Let's see. Durability, stamina. God, my stamina's at 30. Goodness, I'm garbage. It's gonna take a lot to do stuff. Circle change velocity. Play vision. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I gotta focus on the pitching because we just haven't been doing well. So, I mean, we have been doing better, but we haven't been doing as good as our hitting. So, let's just work on the pitching, and then let's see how well we can do in our next game.
Into the box, Miguel Pinheiro.
Right.
It
Facing the
lit things off here in
Patriots.
the bottom half of the first. Called
We
strike
are
in
the
letters,
away
0-1.
team.
Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top
Ooh,
half.
look at
They
that.
come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's
Strike
focus
3.
on the offense.
3 up.
They have to hunt the
3 pitch
fastball.
strikeout to
They
start the
cannot
game.
miss
That's
it.
just this
You
is how,
can't
it's what
allow
we do.
yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of
There
the
you
zone.
go.
You get 1-0, 2-0,
You get 'em out,
3-1, what
it's
I
fine.
like to refer to as count leverage. You have
You gotta
to
keep
find
our
a
pitch
way
count
to
low.
move
We keep
traffic.
our pitch out low, and I know it's difficult to do when I want to be a strikeout pitcher. So as a strikeout pitcher, you generally run up the pitch count.
This pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding your
But when
strike
you
zone
do what I
5
like I
times
said,
in a
you
row,
pound the strike
leaving
zone.
nothing to
You do just that. It's 2 strikeouts in the inning, and what was it? 7 pitches. 7 pitches, 3 outs, including 2 strikeouts. And that's how I want every inning to go. You do if I have more control of my pitches, and I trust in my process that I can do a lot better, and have a lot more strikeouts as I strike out the 3rd batter of the night within 11 pitches, and this is just something that we got to do.
To be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game.
Ooh, imagine me starting the All-Star game. I mean, I have a high ERA. So my goal for this game is to not give up a single run. If I can get a shutout going, then hopefully this is something that can be beneficial to us in the long run. This is our first game in the series against them. I decided, usually I like to have like 1 series in each episode, but because of the vignette, it was like talking about my pitching, so I felt like I needed to show them and prove Mad Dog Vince Russo that I'm not somebody to mess with. I'm not somebody that you can take lightly. I'm not the best person out there. I know that. I know that I'm not going to win every single game, and even though I have won every single game of my AA career. But you know, you're not gonna have every game is gonna be a perfect game. You know, But you go out there with the mindset of, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to beat these players. That's all you got to do. Ooh, mowing them down. I got a trophy.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Max
Very nice. I don't even know what trophy that was.
It's been tough sledding
But
for him so far this year.
as I said before, I in my last pitching appearance, and I struck out 8 batters, I accidentally selected
Classic 0-2 pitch is the
contact. So like,
changeup.
even though
Low, and it's 1-2 now.
I put my contact where the pitching is supposed to be, and I put the pitching and the contact were supposed to be. So like, you know, mistakes were made, and I still did relatively good. You know, I struck out, it was 11 batters that I struck out, and 4 hits, and even though I gave up that home run, you know, it is what it is. But now, where I have a loadout that focuses primarily on the pitching, you go out there, and within the first 4 innings, 3 1/3 to be exact, I'm already at 7 Ks, and that is the goal. You go out, I go out here and I'm going to show them that I am not one to mess with. And the Vince Russo, I show him that I came back from, I bounced back from a terrible outing in the very first game, going 0-for-4 with, you know, I believe there was I don't know if it was a throwing error, but I know I didn't do perfect. But I did not help out my team in any way, shape, or form. But then the next game, I came in and I said, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. Can I strike him out? Let me see if I can strike him out with this 3rd pitch. All right. The first 2 pitches. And I do just that. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Can't start any better than this. He set down the first 12.
You know what I just realized?
Leading off the inning, it'll be
This is the AA affiliate to the Yankees. The Trenton Thunder used to be their AA team, but now it's moved to, I don't even know what team this is. What? I struck it. Whatever. Like, I did not realize. I'm just like, I was just like pitching and talking. I didn't realize that I was facing the Yankees AA team. Because they changed. They used to be the Trenton Thunder, but they are no longer the name of the affiliate. But 10th strikeout within the first 5 innings pitched. So this is how we do it.
Becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 5th.
That elevated fastball right
how
there,
we do it.
that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that
Come
Greg
on,
Maddux
son.
east to west.
And Greg Maddux east to west. I'm going to go lower. Try to see if I can get him fishing in the dirt. Throw a nice circle change. Oh, he wanted to. He wanted to. All right, so now this is when I throw the fastball up and in, and that is pitching 101. You get into the mind of the batter. Anthony Volpe.
And coming forward now is the shortstop, Anthony
Volpe. Well, that was close. I don't know how to read. English is hard, and that last name is not English. So, like, you know, it is what it is. Holy cow. 12 strikeouts within the first. I haven't even pitched the 6 full innings. I can strike out 2 more here and make it 14 strikeouts in the first 6 innings pitched. Oh my, I just realized that my fastball also has been increased. Look at that. 13 strikeouts within 5 2/3 innings pitched.
Antonio Cabello was down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half.
5 2/3 innings pitched. 2 strikeouts. I mean, 13 strikeouts.
Season, you're going to have some clunkers,
Holy
and it certainly
cow.
looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting.
I was like, here's my fastball, hit it. It jumped up 4 miles an hour. So clearly, I've been doing something good. Let's go. 14 strikeouts, baby.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Miguel Pinheiro.
And we have a
is in
3-0
for the third
lead.
time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Out in front there is
So
this
like,
one's
you know, if I
pulled
give up
off
a
to the
run,
left
it's,
side.
I don't really care too much. But like ultimately speaking, I would like to, you know, go without giving up a single run. Please get that. Please get that. Thank you, sir.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, so I'm not gonna throw a slider there. I'm gonna throw a slider down and away. See? Even though you probably could have smacked that. You show them stuff like this. Show them the nasty stuff.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start
right.
seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but
Strike
that's not the
3.
case
Let's
here.
go. What was that?
He
16
looks really
strikeouts?
solid to me.
15
So
strikeouts.
we got him swinging. Wilkerman Garcia becomes
I'm averaging
out number
2
this inning.
strikeouts
Down the
an
left field
inning,
line and deep.
essentially.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right
A little,
here.
actually over
Hold
2
his front
strikeouts in it.
shoulder and
Come on,
everything
bro. That
went
was
well.
strike 2.
The 1-1 home.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat.
I had to throw it right down the middle because the stupid umpire is calling balls. Strikes. Let's go!
7 perfect innings as he begins to close.
Oh, don't jinx it. I just realized that was 7 perfect innings. All right, come on, 2 more innings.
Manny Alvarez comes set and the 0-1.
Dude.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2.
That's strike
Didn't get
3.
it, though, so now you have to make
That is
another
strike
quality pitch
3.
on 1-1.
Strike 4. 4 strikeouts.
Number
4 pitch strikeout. 17 strikeouts. Holy cow. I can finish this with like 20 Ks. That's the goal. That's my next goal. I know my goals constantly change, but you know what? That's what you gotta do. You progress in the game. You continue to play the way that you want to play. Ooh.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Strike 3? Nope. But an out nonetheless. It's fine. I can still strike out 3 more batters. I just gotta strike out 3 more batters out of the next 4 players. If I can get 3 Ks within the next 3 batters, things would be in my favor. Nice round 20 strikeouts in the game. That's not a lot to ask, and I don't think I can strike out the side. Oh no!
Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th.
Damn it!
So close, but with one swing of the bat, the no-hit bid ends here with 2 out in the 8th.
You know what?
Still a
Can't get too upset.
pitching performance nonetheless.
Can't get too upset. He definitely jinxed it as I give up back-to-back hits. All right. You know what? Take a deep breath because there's only 2 hits. It's the 8th inning. You only gave up 2 hits. Do not let them take you out of the game. I really want to get the shutout. Please let me get the shutout. I really want nothing more than to get the shutout. Come on. No! Fudge! Okay, bases loaded. He...
The runner scores from second.
Dan, this offense has been struggling to push a run across all game. Here they get
I wanted nothing more. Damn it. You know what? I can't get too upset. 17 strikeouts. 3 hits. All in the 8th inning with 2 outs.
The final score tonight, the Reading Fighting Phils led this game
17 strikeouts. Damn, man. I could have had a perfect game. I was 4 outs away. 4 outs away from a perfect game.
Grant Dyer earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap.